Hello everyone, this is Danish from jobskillshare.org. Now you have decided that 2020 you are going to become an IT professional, you're going to land that entry level job. What do you need to do? Let me tell you. Look, the first thing is to prepare yourself mentally. You have to be motivated. You have to say that I am going to do this practically. I am going to take some time out and I am going to make a schedule and no one's going to distract me. Even if I miss 1 or 2 days, I'm going to come back hard on it the next day and I'm going to do it, meaning practical doing it, not just watching a video, not just sitting there listening to my videos or somebody else's videos. No, practically doing it. Whether you buy your own server, buy an old server like these, it doesn't matter, or you can buy our premium lab, or you can take our live training. It's all about your how your mind works. I mean, if you feel like investing in yourself will help you quickly, then great. If your mind is telling you no, you can do it by yourself, you can buy your own servers, then do that, but do it. Okay, so now your mind is set up. I mean, there's no distraction, nothing at all. What do you do next? Where do you start? On jobskillshare.org, in my description, you need to start with the IT Fundamental course. Now you may say the IT Fundamental course is for Premium and Plus member. No, that's not true. The first 40% of that course is actually free. You don't even have to register. So this means when you listen to all these videos, the things that is going to motivate you, the things that are going to teach you, like, what kind of environments do we work, what kind of salary, where are you? Are you a student or transitioning? You see, you're going to relate yourself. That's where you're going to get really into IT in the learning mode. And then of course you can decide, do you want to go to that second route, why you want to invest money in our platform or your own course and stuff like that, which you're going to learn a lot from there. But let's say you have done all that and now you are ready and you're like, okay, now what do I do? Where do I really need to focus to land that job? I want to really get that job. These are the things you need to focus on. Ticketing system, number one. No certification at this point is teaching about ticketing system. Maybe they'll pick out, but I said that like 5 years ago. Still no certification is doing that, and everybody's gonna ask you about ticketing system. Do you know about ticketing system? Do you know how to assign tickets and stuff like that? Think about it. That is your first thing when you open a computer. You got Outlook, you got calls, you got some kind of system that you have to look at, and they expect you to know this stuff out of the blue, right? Then Active Directory. Trust me, if you don't know Active Directory, don't go to interviews. People are gonna definitely ask you about that. But you see why Active Directory is so, famous in interviews, because all of these equipments that you're seeing right here and in a building environment, everything is connected through Active Directory. Most likely they're using Active Directory. They're joined to the domain. So if you don't know how to manage Active Directory, how to manage users in Active Directory, it's really hard for people to give you the job, because then they have to train you from the scratch. Even if you have A plus and you kind of like went there with a paper certification and you don't have these kind of skills, it's really hard to train people, especially these days. It's not easy, trust me. Then Office 365. Everyone is moving to that Office 365, like cloud-based emails. This is so easy, but Office 365 is not about just emails. It's about user management. It's about applications that people are using now. So Office 365 is a part of our job now, and that's why I tell people that our jobs are not hands-on anymore, like in this, sorry, not like practical anymore. Like we don't work on equipments a lot of the time. It's most of our job is now like dealing with applications inside Office 365, adding a license, removing a license, checking an email, tracking email, things like that. That's on our daily basis we do that. So Office 365 is going to make you stand out, because a lot of people are learning about other things. When you have Office 365, people know that you are up to date. Of course, operating systems. I mean, Windows 10. I mean, if you're going to be working as a technician, entry-level professional, you need to know what you're working on. Your users are all using Windows 10 machines. Now, of course, maybe some people say, what about Linux? We're not talking about that right now. That's a different career. But you are going to definitely get a job in a Microsoft side as a help desk. There's too many jobs around you. And if you really want to know how many jobs are available around your area, then do me a favor. Go to Indeed.com and type help desk, and just look at these requirements, and you will see ticketing, Active Directory, Office 365, Windows 10 operating system troubleshooting, and then of course they're going to throw in some little bit more stuff like imaging, deployments and stuff like that. For that, I would say definitely take our trainings, because that's where we go and really like we touch up on almost everything, like 70% of the things. But the 20%, 30% you're definitely going to learn from your company, because we don't know what they're using and they don't expect you. That's why you're entry level. That's why they're paying you a little less, and that's where you grow grow very fast when you learn the way I'm telling you, because you're learning it the smart way. You're not learning it the hard way. This is the old way. If people are discouraging you from IT, it's hard, blah blah blah. That's not the case anymore. If you do it the smart way, you're gonna go like that. And we have given so many examples in our blogs. People came in comments, told you that in 4 years they were making 90K, they were making that much. I mean, tell me, I mean, that's not possible in other jobs. Maybe some other jobs might be possible, but for me, I think IT is something that you really can jump really high if you are in it, if you put your mind in there. So please do these things. 2020, don't just watch my videos, don't just click ABCD kind of thing. Do it practically, just do it. Thank you so much.